reçois. Tu entends des voix qui guident, et puis tu te laisses tomber dans le vide. Pourquoi fermer les yeux? Dans le noir, on voit encore mieux. Se croiser appelle. Est-ce que tu me reçois? Est-ce que tu entends une voix qui danse et meurt, et meurt? Ta peau et le reste du monde t'en a plein le dos. Pas besoin d'un dessin, réponse signal du destin. Sur toutes les fréquences, les messages se croisés appellent. Est-ce que tu me reçois? Est-ce que tu entends une voix qui danse? Sur toutes les fréquences, les messages se croisés appellent. Est-ce que tu me reçois? Est-ce que tu entends une voix qui danse et meurt? Est-ce que tu me reçois? Est-ce que tu entends une voix qui danse? Sur toutes les fréquences, les messages se croisés appellent. Est-ce que tu me reçois? Est-ce que tu entends une voix qui danse et meurt, et meurt?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome everybody to another evening of racing. As usual, you have me here with all of you, Juan Antonio Mina Jimenez at the commentary booth. Fortunately, we're not going to have Jeremy Arrobas tonight. He's going to be busy, but of course, we are going to miss him. That's for a fact. We are looking forward ourselves to a great evening of racing here at Paul Ricard. As you can see, to my left, we got the standings. It's Jeffrey Van der Voort leading with 254 points. Then Bam Brabant with 228. Novice on third, tied with Kenny Fleinstedt on 197. Mr. Jonathan Wood on fifth. That would be our top five. Is that what he told you? He's busy, man. Let him. He's busy. He's a businessman. You gotta respect him, Mr. Ollie Littner. Good morning to you. Good night for me. Well, we've talked a little bit about the standings. Now we're gonna proceed to move with the action. We find ourselves a couple minutes before we move to qualifying. We got 15 minutes of racing. Before that, of course, a qualifying session that is gonna leave us speechless. What up, fella? What up with you, Mr. Natty? Eh, how are you doing, my good friend? It's a pleasure to see you here. Let me check. How are we doing with the numbers? Come on, baby. Let me see it. We are 5 on YouTube. We are 3 on Twitch. Not bad at all. Come on, let's get those numbers high, ladies and gentlemen. You're flying solo tonight? Hey, nobody loves me, so I'm used to being solo, Ollie. I am used to it, damn it. Don't make me cry live on stream. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I ain't gonna wait any longer, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move right with qualifying. It's time to see who's gonna get that pole position. Oh, here we are now. With the action, we have 13 gentlemen on the grid. It's good to see your sexy face, my man. Oh, baby boy, don't tell me that twice, or we're gonna have to have a little bit of a talk, big boy. Please tell me if the sound is good, if everything is all right in terms of volume. Of course, that would help me massively. Let's go over with Mr. Stephens. Lovely, lovely Mercedes. And Paul Ricard, a track that you know, it's very controversial. Sorry, amongst all of the drivers, especially on the sims. Lots of people say this track is very boring, but I must say, every time we've seen a race here in the French track, we have had amazing racing from start to finish. So I can understand it might be a little boring for the driver, but for the spectator it is incredible. And not gonna lie, I kinda needed Jeremy tonight because all of the corners are named in French, so be ready, because it ain't gonna be good. Well, we're gonna stay with Mr. Stephens for the first lap. So you see the first man who's gonna go through the finish line and go for a flying attempt is gonna be Birch Ponov. So let's see how he does. But as I said, let's go back with Mr. Stephens. And we're gonna, this time around, we're gonna take his complete POV view from his own helmet. So we get a closer look at how to take these corners. It's time to start the lap going through Virage du Pont. There you have the finish line just in front of Mr. Stephens. Let's see what he can do. Time for a flying attempt here at Paul Ricard. We're approaching the Es de la Verdi. You need to go very hard on this entry curve, not so much on the exit one. You can see that green cone means the limit of the track. We head now into Virage de Le Hotel. Another sort of chicane. You need to go very hard on the first part of the corner. Then here you want to go wide, so then you can cut this down, the Virage du Camp, into Saint Baume. Very nice lines from Mr. Stephens, taking things calmly. Of course, this is flat out. No issues whatsoever for any of the GT3 who find themselves on track. We're now on the Ligne Droit to Mistral, the longest straight in the calendar. Massive is an understatement, but we're gonna head into a very fun corner, Corp du Signet. There you have it, long right-hander. In this case, Mr. Stephen going a little early, but you can go very wide on the exit. Now into the double droite de Bouzet. Double right-hander. This one you need to cut down sharply. Very well done. And now we head into Virage de Vendôme. Very nice there from Stephens. He could have used a little more curve on the exit for the exit. But now we go through Courbe du Garbalan into Virage de la Tour. Keep it to the left as maximum as possible. And then Virage du Pont to finish off the lap. Hey, I saw that, Jeremy. Don't try to hide yourself, big boy. I saw that. For now, Pona is the man taking the lead. Christopher Hjort is flying on P2. OMG, Spain lost. Jonathan Wood, I'm gonna fight you. You know that? I am gonna fight you. We're gonna win, damn it. Well, Mr. Hjort showing some great pace. At the moment, we're seeing 55 highs all throughout the board. It's 24 degrees on the track. Optimal state. No signs of rain to be seen. Ponov is also improving. Let's check quickly on Carlo Van Brabant because he's on his first attempt, and right into the lead he goes. 54.9. That's a banger. And that is going to be a very tough time to beat. The Mercedes driver just flying all over France. And now just commentator Curzon. A little bit of a drift. But he holds on to him pretty nicely. Let's move with Jeffrey Van der Voort. Christer has been quick all week here. Indeed, right now. It's a few seconds away from that finish line. Let's see if he can catch Merch Ponop, who is in front of Mr. Hjort. As you can see him there in the front. Now, the last couple of corners. Virage du Pont. Hjort taking a shorter approach to the corner nonetheless. A very good exit. Will it be enough for Hjort to go up into P2? Well, it is indeed. 60 thousandths of a second separate each man. But look at Van der Voort. He wants to get in the midst of it all. 5 thousandths of a second faster than Merch Ponov. Let's check with the man who holds P3 alongside Kenny Fleinstedt. That is Paulo Novaes. And I gotta tell you, we're having a blast here. Let me see everybody in the chat. Come on, my friends. See 8 people on YouTube. I see only a couple on Twitch. Come on, my friends. Let's get everybody in. I want to read you all. There. Mr. Novaes goes at the moment half a second down on the 56.6. Might be able to get into the 55s. This would bring him up into P6. Needs to get a great exit on this last corner. That is very nice indeed. Open it wide. The exit is sublime. And he is surely going to go into the 55 high. Maybe P5. Indeed it is. Good prediction for myself. Let's go back with Carlo Van Brabant. Just started the lap and already 2 tenths down. He has an optimal time of a 54.7 as we speak. Let's see if we can get that down even more. By the way, Johnny, I hope you're doing great, my friend. We miss you on track. I hope you're having a good time. And come on, big boy. You gotta show us what you got, damn it. Well, there you see Mr. Hjort 4 tenths down on the 55.5. He could get quite close to Van Brabant's time. Will it be enough to claim provisional pole? Let's see. The finish line is there for Mr. Hjort. And that is going to be a 55.1 still. 2 tenths behind Van Brabant. Welcome, Billy, to the broadcast. Giving my elbows a rest. Hey, that's what you got to do, my friend. Do not over push. Health is first, and that is just facts. There you see Van Brabant 3 tenths down, and the time keeps going lower and lower. Carlo is feeling himself here at Paul Ricard. 6 minutes and 30 seconds away from the finish of this qualifying session. And very calm. It is getting hell of a lap right now from Van Brabant, and I can tell you there is somebody else who is on fire. Hjort is 5 tenths down on the 55.1. My God, Hjort is looking like $1,000,000. Let's see if Van Brabant is going to improve his time 100%. That is going to be a 54.6. The question is, can Hjort answer? Just a few corners away from the end of the lap. It's 5 minutes and 50 seconds. till the end. Christopher podium, Mr. Leonard says. Let me hear it in the chat. Who do you think is going to finish at the top 3 on this qualifying session? Let me see it in the chat, in the comments below, my friends. And now here, great lap. He's looking super comfortable, and he might be able to fight for the lead. Keep it to the left. That is great. Now sharp turn to the right. The exit, very nice indeed. We might be talking about provisional pole for Christopher Hjort. Just 65 thousandths of a second behind. Quite unfortunate. Let's check on Mr. Kev Forrest. Great to see 54s. Yeah, indeed. They're doing a great job. And Carlos still has quite a bit of time to go down. Mr. Forrest, really good effort so far. Holding P5, 55.772 is his fastest attempt so far. He's looking forward to improve that even more. Unfortunately for him, he's not gaining that much time on this lap, so I guess he's gonna go for another one. Let's move momentarily with Jeffrey van der Voort. 4 tenths down on the 55 forward. This could be a great challenge to Ponaf, but right now Hjort and Van Brabant on another level, and let me tell you, Van Brabant is gonna go for another banger. 54.4. Every lap that goes through, every lap that he gets closer to the pole position. There you see Mr. Van der Voort. 2 tenths down still. He could go into P3. I want to see it in the chat. Come on, my friends. Who do you think is going to finish in the top 3 in this qualifying session? Let me hear it. Do you not like this track, Woody Boy? Woody Boy is resting the elbows. He's taking a chill pill. At the end, when you force yourself to drive so much, your body can't do just enough. Sometimes you need to rest. Van der Voort, great last sector. Unfortunately, that exit wasn't as good as he intended to. Nonetheless, that is going to put him straight into P3. Great lap from Van der Voort, who gets closer to the 54s. Only 3 minutes away. Let's go now with Tony Witten. He's crossing the line, putting himself in P9. Great job overtaking Mr. Rogerio Santos. Very well executed lap from Mr. Witten. Well, Novaes still trying his best. We saw an optimal time that could bring him up into the podium spots. But I can tell you that ain't gonna be easy. Because nailing every corner, putting all the pieces together, is the most difficult part of qualifying. And look who has joined the broadcast. That is my good main man, Peter David. Peter, welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Very happy to see you here. Very happy indeed. On the bias is on an invalidated attempt. Kenny Fleinstedt really struggling on pole. Ricard holding dead last on 12th. Go, Krister, go. Krister is really getting there, but it looks like he has aborted. He's not gonna go out of the track again. So Van Brabant seems to be the man to stay at the lead, unless Merchponov can pull a miracle, or any of the other drivers. For a fact, let's see. Let's go back with Rogerio. Rogerio really close to finishing the lap. He might be going into the high 55s. Let's see. Welcome, La France. Hey, that's my man Jeremiah Rojas. I love to see you here, my man. And indeed, Canada played in the World Championship. Good attempt. Unfortunately, didn't work out. for the Canadians. Rogelio Santo goes into P8. Mark Stephens just behind. He's going right into P9. And ladies and gentlemen, this one might be over pretty soon. Bernal van Brabant keeps improving. It's just ridiculous how fast this gentleman is. And he doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. Ponab, unfortunately, not being able to improve. He still has one attempt. Hey, you not got any company today in the broadcast booth? Nope, Mr. Arrobas is finding himself today as a spectator, so I hope he enjoys himself. My good man Jeremy, he deserves the rest. And I know he's doing some stuff in the background, but hey, he needs to relax, have a little glass of wine, and enjoy himself. Right, Jeremy? There you see Van Brabant about to cross the line once again, and for the last time, he is going to be able to improve. 54-3-1-2 is going to be the last attempt posted by Van Brabant. You're going to have yourself some wine? Damn, Jeremy. Damn. Okay. Okay, big boy. Damn. Oh, geez. I would like some wine as well, please. But Mr. Ponab still not being able to improve. He needs 1/10 to get on the board and finish it off in P3. But it is not looking too well for him so far. Oh yeah, the chat is getting busy, and I love that. How many are we on YouTube? We are 10 people on YouTube. We are 3 on Twitch. Very nice to see. Mr. Ponab, that is a great exit. It could be enough to get on the board. He's going to cross the line. And indeed, it's going to be it. Time for the race. And Ponab clutches it and goes in P3. Dimitri Genio. Well, my friends, I'm going to make you wait too long just for the session to proceed. YouTube, best for chat. Twitch, best for quality. I must say, you're back now with me. Unfortunately, you have to see my face for a little longer. My apologies. Not something I intended to do, but I know I'm ugly. You don't have to remind me. We are awaiting the server to proceed to race session. Remember, 15 minutes of racing in front of us. If I'm not mistaken, we have a mandatory pit stop, but I will confirm to you just as the session progresses. No problems whatsoever. And a very good qualifying session we had. Not gonna lie, even though Christopher York was very close, he has been performing greatly throughout the week here at Paul Ricard. Carlo Van Brabant was on another level. As usual, when you see him on track, he's putting 54 mid to 54 low. I cannot wait to see how that's going to translate into race pace. But I must say, it's going to be very, very interesting. The good thing for everybody is if they can keep themselves below the second gap with the biggest straight of the championship, there wouldn't be any issues to get closer and to keep the action going. I would like to know in the chat, do you like Paul Ricard? Let me see it. Do you enjoy the track? Aaron Shannon, what's up, baby boy? Nice to see you here, man. You're a beautiful baby boy. Peter, you're gonna make me blush, huh? I love it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to move to nothing else and nothing more than the race session. And we are going to go, as you know, I'm a fan. I love it. And we're going to do it a little bit of a grid walk. So let's just go right on it with the man who's going to lead the pack. That is Carlo Van Brabant. Then we got Christer Hjort on the first line. Behind them, it's going to be Ponab and Van der Voort. Then Bird, Forrest, Novaes, Santos, Stevens, Buckley to finish off the P10. And then Witten and Fleischstedt for 11th and 12th. Unfortunately, it seems like my keyboard is a little broken. Nonetheless, let's do a little bit of that. And there you see the full grid. So ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I gotta do. Gotta get myself a little bit of water. And I'll be right back for the red lights to turn green and start this 50-minute extravaganza. The cars are rolling, and you damn right, the red lights are gonna turn green with Van Brabant leading the pack. From Hjort, Pona, Van der Voort, Bird, Forrest, Novaes, Santos, Buckley, Stephens, Fleischstedt, and winning. And here we go. Time for a 50-minute race. For now, Van Brabant with a great start. Just incredible. Now, side-by-side action between Ponab and Van der Voort. Ponab staying at P3. Things getting close in the middle of the pack. Let's check. Derek Bird is looking forward to try and make a move. Oh, Mr. Van der Voort. Old Man Sim Racing, what's up, my friend? No audio again? The audio's working, my friend. Everybody can listen to me. Well, very nice racing so far. Let's go with the man at the back of the pack. That is Stefan Buckley, unfortunately, down into P12. Nonetheless, a great start from everybody involved. Maybe you had the volume deactivated. Here we go. Bird is going to go on the outside of Jeffrey Van der Voort. Side-by-side action. And now we're going to head into the corner. Who's going to come out get ahead? Sorry. Here we go. Bird seems to have the upper hand still. He's leaving quite a bit of space. Very respectful from both. Bird still holds the inside. Nearly contact there. No, there was contact indeed. Little bit of a touch between himself and Van der Voort. Nonetheless, a great move there from Rogelio Santos at the back. Beautiful. Let's see if Forrest wants to bring it back. It doesn't look like so. Paulo Novaes on the outside of Mr. Forrest. Rogelio Santos trying to fly away from the situation. Oh, there has been contact. There has been contact. Novaes, unfortunately, rejoining the track. He thought it was clear. He wasn't. And he just sent everybody out of the way. You can see Stephens also involved in the incident. Very, very unfortunate to see. Novaes misjudging the space. And not gonna lie, that quite sucks. Well, there you see Fleischstedt having a little bit of an issue through the curb. The gaps are starting to open, and this is just insane, ladies and gentlemen. Do you see this man? Do you see this gentleman? That is Carlo Van Brabant. And ladies and gentlemen, he is already 2 seconds and a half ahead of who you're gonna see in just a few moments. He's coming right now on your screens. Hjort and Merch Ponov. There you see Derek Bird on 4th. Let's turn things around, and there you see the rest of the pack. Lovely stuff from everybody. Very clean. Just that little incident at the beginning. At least he waited. That is very true. Respectful racing from all of them. And very nice to see the gentleman rule being applied for novice. Force is in the pit lane, unfortunately. Lewis Stevens, hey, thank you very much. Well, one of my keys is not working, unfortunately. Hopefully I can make it work, then the cameras would be way better. But of course, it's me, it's Juan. I have to have tech issues, you know. If not, it wouldn't be me, it wouldn't be Juan. Oh, what the hell? We just changed scenes. What happened in there? Oh, now you just saw me out of nowhere. The future of streaming, this chase cam. Hey, I love doing chase cam, huh? I love to take control of the cameras, but as I said, things not working my way right now. Hopefully we can get that sorted out very quickly. But for now, as you can see, really good racing from everybody. Too many buttons to play with, that's true. That is quite true indeed. But we're gonna try to do some fix live on YouTube. Let's see if my tech skills work. I'd love to see if that is the case or not. Nonetheless, the gap's starting to open, unfortunately. We got my key back in place. Would you like to try again? Let's see. Second try. There you go. Oh! It's working! Yes! I'm a pro! Well, there you see. That, ladies and gentlemen, you know who that is. That is Hjord and Ponov as we go through. Double right-hander into the last sector. Cross lines to keep on with the fight. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Between these two gentlemen. Now the key doesn't work. Well, damn it. If the key worked, the cameras would be awesome. Unfortunately, that is not the case. But you can see the fight for P3. There you see the whole grid coming through very nicely as they head into turn 1. Hey, that's some nice camera work, huh? I like it. Well, I'll just smash my keyboard until it works. Thank you very much, guys. I'm glad you enjoy that. Glad you enjoy the chase cam. Look at that. Who do we have on the chat? Isn't it my best friend in the world, Mr. Frank Tennant, Jamaica Tennant. Mr. Tennant, how are you doing? It is lovely to see you as always, my good friend. Look at the pack that is building in here. Isn't it incredible? Well, we're gonna try the chase cam for the 3rd time. There you see the onboard of Dirk Bird. Now, until my camera wants to work, or I must say the key. There we go. That's working. Now it's working perfectly. There we see the action because Bird and one man only, Mr. Ponab, are gonna go out of there. There's nearly contact. There is contact. There is contact indeed. Very unfortunate to see. And look at how things are taking a turn. I'm on the board losing quite a little bit. There you see the full action coming nicely side by side again. Rogelio Santos and Van der Voort going side by side at the end. It looks like Van der Voort has it covered. Big contact there, unfortunately. We'll see what the stewards think of that. 42 minutes remaining to go. Pit window is open for the remainder of the race. Sorry, spell checker, don't you worry. Mr. Tennant, come on, man, give me some love, man. Racing incident. Well, we saw the side by side. You know, we'll see. I'm not gonna comment on the incidents, but I can tell you it was quite close. Lots of McLarens indeed. Lots of McLarens indeed. We got four. Four McLarens, two Aston Martins, one Audi, two Mercedes, and one Ferrari. I just said Ferrari in French. Isn't that lovely? Hi guys, what have I missed? Just a couple incidents and the rest has been pretty clean. Come on, Frank, man. Give me some love in the chat, brother. Give me some love, man. Kan Bodhisattva. What the hell does that mean? Bodhisattva. Man, you're making me talk too many languages at one time. Here we go. Buckley in Witten. The Audi superior on the straight speed. He closes the door. Very nice line there from Buckley. Sorry. Goes up in a P7. Witten doesn't have a lot of a chance. Side-by-side action between Van der Voort and Ponov. Ponov is going to go out of the track. He's going to lose one position. Doesn't look like he's going to lose a second one. Or maybe he does, but he goes very wide. He's trying to close the door. That was a little wobbly. Rogelio Santos catching very quickly. Let's check on Derek Bird and Christopher Hjort. That's Don's own language. Carlo has found the sweet spot with the Merc. Absolutely. There you see. Oh. Well, that is an interesting take. Mr. Ponov coming into the pit lane. I did not expect to see such an early pit stop, especially from somebody at the front of the pack. But hey, we'll see how that works. Whoa, he's not actually... Is he going to stop? There you go. That's it. Very nice. Well, let's go with, who I think is one of the MVPs of this race, and that is Christopher Hjort, defending himself against all odds. What a fantastic effort. Good move to get out of traffic, correct. Problem is, you're gaining a lot of time here on the straights thanks to the slipstream. So now he's going to have to push like a maniac until the rest go into the pit lane. We'll see. Left in quality fuel? Yeah, we don't know. Could be. Unfortunately, I cannot check that data. I wish I could. That would give us definitely more depth on what we're doing. Wouldn't. As you can see, closing in on Buckley. Ponov now out of the track. Out on track, sorry. And look at this. Carlo Van Brabant. I'm going to go again on the chase. If my lovely keys want to work, they are working. Well, you tell me. Look at that. Look at the difference. Van Brabant. As you can see, already crossed the finish line. Let's stay here on the finish line. It is going to be 10 seconds, nearly 10 seconds between P1 and P2. There we see Hjort and Bird going through turn number 1 and 2. We go with the action. Lovely stuff indeed. There you see Van der Voort and now Rogelio Santos and Stefan Buckley. So now we're going to go to the other side of the track to see everybody coming by. There you see Mr. Van Brabant. And now time to see the other gentleman. There we go with Mr. Bird and Mr. Hjort. Look at how fast they're going through the straight. Let's go under the bridge. Ooh, yeah. Well, not under the world, just under the bridge. Well, we're going to leave it there, but my God, what an effort from these two gentlemen. What a fantastic race they're giving us. And we need to switch to the other side because it's time for the third sector to begin. There we go. Man, my keyboard doesn't want to work. God damn it. This could be looking incredible. Unfortunately, it is not doing so. Yow. Oh man, my camera work is stellar, my friends. Would you like to see some more Juan Cam? Let me know. Look at that. Here we go. Now the last corner. Yeah, my keyboard's not working. God damn it! You can see I'm trying to go back, but it's not working. Another full lap, and there they go. No, it's not the cam skills. It's not the cam skills. It's the keyboard. It's not working. My back arrow doesn't work, so it's very hard to switch from side to side. If Chris is using a Go setup, he should be fine. Down the straight, I was hitting 280 solo on it. Well, let's see. It's making me feel sick. Come on, man. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, man. Of course, we haven't talked about it, but the pit wall is available for all of you. All you have to do is select the eSeniors on pit wall, and you can join the servers. Look at the difference. Van Brabant 11 seconds ahead already. That is just crazy pace. Van Brabant running on the 54 mid. That's just nuts. Look at that now, Bird and here they're gonna go side by side. For now, Bird is gonna wait behind. It's getting tense. It's getting close, and this is helping Jeffrey Van der Voort catch up to the pack. So we might see a three-man bout. Last lap wasn't so good for Hjort. This one, he is still struggling quite a bit. And there you see, we are 16 people. Thank you so much to each and every single one of you. Bird stays in third, and look at Van der Voort already 7/10 behind. Three-way battle indeed, and this is going to get very fun. It looks like Hjort is starting to struggle again. Another off track on turn number 1 and 2. Careful, because Paul Ricard is well known for being very, very strict on off tracks. Very easy to get yourselves some warnings and therefore penalties. But there you see your great line to come into the straight completely flat. Cannot say the same for Bird and Van der Voort. Indeed, I like it, Peter. Yeah, hit that like button on the YouTube stream. Subscribe, of course, on Twitch. Give us a follow. We want to see y'all. We're being very close to the 50 follower mark. If we get to 50 followers, we can become affiliated and we can bring even more quality to the streams on Twitch. So come on, my friends. There you see Bird taking the line. I don't know if that's what he intended to do. I think he lost the car, and that's why he kept it to the right. Nonetheless, the three cars within a second of each other. Lovely to see the fight. 32 minutes and 40 seconds to go. And I understand in the next 7 to 15 minutes, we will see everybody go into the pit lane. There you see Derek Bird has gotten himself an incredible exit out of the last corner. It's going to be side by side. It's going to be Bird with the upper hand as we approach turn number 1. Christer Hjort, he's just going to give the position away. He's also going to get the better exit, so he might be able to bring it back. That is going to be Derek Bird, unfortunately, going too hard on the curb of turn number 2, and that's something I made you aware of at the beginning of this race. The curbs, very dangerous, very unforgiving here at Paul Ricard. Bird, one more victim of the curbs. There you see Van der Voort. Come on, you cannot say that, Oli. We're PG. You cannot say these words. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm gonna tell the teacher that you're saying bad words. There you see Van der Voort still catching on yards. And indeed, it's very easy to do there. That turn 1 and 2. That's why I tell you that you should preferably go very hard on the turn number 1 curb, and then just go very lightly on the second one. Because if you go a little too much where the green cone is, it's 100%. You're going to have to correct the car. If not, you're going to go on a 360 loop. How's your spare jar going, Juan? Full yet? I think I've had 5 jars already in the last, I don't know, 3 days. Yeah. Do I know about losing the car? Hey, Jeremy, come on, Peter. Do great, man. Everybody makes mistakes, and hey, you can always learn from it. There you see, that's exactly what Van der Voort did. That is the perfect line. Through turn number 1 and 2, go very hard on the first curb. On the second one, lightly tap it to carry the speed through. And look at this, Buckley, what a race he's putting on. He's gonna catch on Rogelio Santos side by side. The exit is gonna be better for Mr. Rogelio. Let's see if Buckley can make it back. But damn, Stephen Buckley, that's a hell of a race he's giving us. Oh yeah, baby, I like it. I absolutely love it. Oh mama. Lost it twice, just, hey man, it doesn't matter, dude. It happens, brother. It happens. We learn from it. So don't beat yourself up over it, okay? We love you, Peter. Come on, man. Look at that. Buckley is gonna go at it. Let's see. Side by side. Buckley commits to the move. No problems whatsoever. Rogelio Santos opened the door to try and bring it back on this corner, but unfortunately he couldn't. Let's check on Van der Voort and Hjort, who are really getting close to one another now. 16 seconds of a lead between Van Brabant and Hjort. And it keeps on growing. There you see how close it's getting. Look at that, Arthur Castonguay. You play the guitar? Damn. Man, you're all talented. You know how to do so many things. And I don't even know how to say hello. Huh? You're also talented and I'm so retarded. Huh? Look at the experiences of life. Derek Bird has decided to go into the pit lane. Good decision after the mistake. Time to just relax, you know, bring your concentration back. Play guitar. Oh baby, me too. Drums too? Oh, I love it. I love it, Bubba. You are a good streamer at least. Oh, at least. Thank you very much, Lewis. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Mr. Lewis. That's very nice of you to say that. There we go. Hjort, I'm on the board. Still going at it. Hjort, seriously, what a race he's giving us. Unbelievable. I tried like hell to pressure him into a mistake and he never came close. Yeah. Right now, Christopher Hjort is looking like $1,000,000. But you can see how much Van der Voort catches in the straight. That was 0.5 of a second. Half a full second. Bird about to come out of the pit lane. There he goes. And the fight stays on air for P2. There you see. It ain't gonna stop between these two. Come on. And we see. Oh, that's gonna be a good exit from Andamor. Oh no, he went too hard on the curve. Buckley is in the pit lane, as you can see. His car is intact, so this is regulatory pit stop. Pit stop will be important indeed. Well, to be honest with you, everybody's gonna come out of traffic except for Van Brabant. If he keeps on pushing like this, he's already 20 seconds ahead, so he might find himself between Whitten and Buckley once they finish off their pit stops. We see nearly half of the grid is going to already serve that stop indeed. Great lines on the board. You can see the slipstream, how important that is. Oh man, it's insane. Buckley now coming out of the pit lane. On the board still stays close. We got Tony Whitten rejoining the track as well. So now out of the 11 gentlemen, we have 5 and 6 remaining to come. Let's check a little bit on Van Brabant, who's going to stay out for the moment being. But we need to move with Hjort and Van der Voort. Look at how close they are getting. Look at that, Van der Voort does not want to stay on the fight. He says, okay, big boy, I'm just going to come in. Rogerio Santos is going to answer immediately. Let's see if Fleinstedt is going to be the next one to do so. He is going to stay out. Stevens is going to come in. So we are remaining of Hjort, Fleinstedt, and Van Brabant to come in. Now that Hjort doesn't have any pressure whatsoever from the back, he should be able to push forward and get some quicker lap times. Different pit entry on this track, indeed, very tough as well. Very tricky. Not gonna lie, it's one of the worst pit entries of the championship, no doubts whatsoever. But there you see, the action doesn't stop. The gaps are massive. Van Brabant, my man. What is wrong with you? How are you this fast? It's just insane. How can this gentleman be so quick and so consistent? That is incredible. He has been running on the 55 low, 54 high. Since the beginning of the race, nobody has been able to challenge his pace. And as you can clearly see, it doesn't look like it's gonna be any longer than that. Let's see. Van Brabant goes for another attempt. Let's go to Hjort. The pit entry has been moved in real life. Indeed, that is correct. The pit lane entry has been changed. Hjort is going to come in immediately. Okay. Well, let's see where he comes out. The man behind him, Kenny Fleinstedt, but of course he hasn't pitted, so I understand. He's going to come in soon. If not this lap, is he heading into the pit lane? Indeed he is. Did anyone see what happened to Fred Tannen yesterday? I noticed he got a drive-through within the first 3 turns. Pin on the outlap, and I see had a DNS on the results, so he must have given up. Well, unfortunately, I cannot confirm with you what happened. But I gotta tell you, I've said it in the beginning of the broadcast, getting a drive-through, getting a drive-through It's so easy on this track due to off-track limits. Oh, look what we have here on the chat. Liliana Novaes. Hey. What's up? Sending some love to the baby boy Paulo. Dizzy Hjort comes out 2 seconds ahead of Pornhub, so that was a fantastic pit stop for the American Topo Chico. You gotta love it. There you see Buckley is gonna go for Rogelio Santos. Side by side they go, heading into turn number 3. Can he make it happen? Buckley has the inside. Moved on. Liliana. There we go. Buckley goes into P5. Liliana's my neighbor. Just like Paulo, of course. There you see Buckley, Santos, and Bird. Bird unfortunately having that spin that cost him 1 or 2. But poor positions. Bambrabant has come into the pit lane. You can see Hjort is a ways behind, and Bambrabant is already moving. So right now, Bambrabant is the king of the jungle. Let's see how much the difference is between both of them as Hjort crosses the line. That is around, I'd say 15 or 20 seconds. Let's see. Did I have to stop by your place one day? Oh, that'd be nice. Peter, you gotta come and see me, man. Come on, brother. It is 20 seconds indeed between Bambrabant and Mr. Hjort. So nothing has changed. We're gonna move with Buckley, Santos, and Bird. Still fighting one another, but Buckley, what an effort as well. What an amazing race he is giving us. Really well executed from everywhere you can look. So you gotta send him some love. Oh yeah. Let's go with Van der Voort and Pawn out. Van der Voort, unfortunately, nearly 2 seconds behind. Let's see if we can bring it back and make it to P3. But before that, we need to check on Bird and Santos. Look at how close that is getting. And here we go. Bird is looking for the inside line. Can he make it happen? He's going to stay behind. Very clean from him. DODD, Krista or Steph? Oof, that's a very, very tough question, I must say. Man, that's a tough one, dude. That is a very tough question. Because even though Bambrabant, we know he's very fast, he deserves some damn credit as well. Because what a banger he is putting for all of us tonight. Man, what a race. 17 minutes, 45 seconds, still the checkered. Bambrabant, 20 seconds ahead still. Bird with a great run out of the last corner. And here we go once again. Time to see who's going to come out the victor. Oh, yeah. Derek Bird again with a mistake. Let's see it. Again, too hard on the curve, brother. Too hard. You got to keep it calm. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to post this question on the chat. Who is your driver of the day so far? Let me see it. Who do you think deserves driver of the day for this race? Look at Derek Bird this time around, way closer. He's gonna be able to make it happen. Let's see, he is already ahead. Yeah, he's gonna close the door. But look at Rogelio Santos, what a comeback! Unbelievable there from Rogelio Santos. Beautiful retake. That was so well executed from Rogelio's. Wow, insane. That was spectacular from the man, indeed, from the Brazilian Rogelio Santos. The driver of the day is Buckley. I see Christopher Stefan. Yeah, seems like everybody's loving these two. Bird is going to try to bring it to P6. Can he make it happen? This is what you call clean racing. That's a very good line from Bird. Santos is forced to go wide. And Bird says hello and thank you. I'm moving forward. What a line there. Bird up into P6. Now, let's move him on the board and Pona. Pona, as we saw after the pit stops, he took the P3 back. And as you can clearly see, he's having some good pace. Putting 55 high, 56 low. Krister for driver of the day. Okay. Okay. So Krister right now would be your driver of the day. I'm not gonna lie. I have to agree with that sentence. I have to agree with it. Krister Hjort. Impeccable racing, and right now he's praying to God Ponov and Van der Voort go at it, because then he will make the gap even bigger. It's not gonna be easy, not for sure, but if they fight, he's gonna be quite happy to see so. Well, we're having a very clean and calm race so far. I love it. I'm really enjoying it. Are you having fun, ladies and gentlemen? Let me see it in the chat. Are you having a good time? Come on, big boys. Let me see it. There you go. Van der Voort still on that second gap. Great racing, great stream. Thank you very much, Lewis. You're the one that keeps my hopes up, man. I love you, my brother. My brother from another mother. Oh yeah, that's you and me. Good race, having a blast. Might be due to my glass of gin. Goddamn, cousin, eh? And you ain't sharing, big boy. Ay, ay, ay. You got a lot of party, and I'm here without drinking anything because I'm sick. You gotta give me a little bit of that. Come on, boys. I want to join the party. Stevens and Fleinstedt also getting into a little bit of a fight. It's going to be a better exit for Stevens. He might be able to do something at the end of the straight. Oh, he's not being able to catch. Might be down the setup for Stephens, who's preferring to get better cornering. Yeah, that's the first time I see a car not catch up on the straight, even with the slipstream, so he has gone very conservative. On the setup, what you can see is as stable as it gets. On the corners, the car is not going to slip. The car is not going to go out of his way to send him to the wall. the fight stays alive. And we have 12 minutes to go. Let's check on Ponov and Van der Voort. Christopher has 3 warnings though now. Oh no. Yeah, we saw him at the beginning of the race, very aggressive on the turn 1 and 2 curve. I'm sure he got a couple of warnings in there. It was too hard on him. He needs to chill. There you see Stevens and Flanstedt still going at it. I like it. Come on. Ring it, baby. Nice line there from both drivers. Stevens gonna catch up, but it's not gonna be enough to make the move. Let's go with the leader. Let's go with Van der Voort. Look at that. No woman, no cry. He's just chilling. He has the Bob Marley on his car. Hey man, he has it all. Do not bother him. He's on the sand. And all he needs is to keep it cool, brother. What a race from Van der Voort. Seriously. Stunning. There you see Ponov and Van der Voort really getting close. Ay, ay, ay. There you see Van der Voort was looking for the inside. Couldn't make it happen. Buckley and Bird have traded positions. I'd like to see what happened. It was a bad exit from Stefan Buckley. Carlo first, Daylight second. I couldn't have said it any better, Mr. Ollie Lindenberg. We're now in the last 9 minutes of this race. Things are starting to come to a close. Everything seems settled so far. And Carlo Van der Voort is giving us a master class on how to be flawless. Dizzy Buckley not being able to catch on the long straight. You can make a coffee, you can take a nap, you can do many things. By the time you will get to the other side of the straight, you might even have yourself a child. Very, very, very long straight. A little unnecessary in my opinion. Stefan Buckley, what has happened? Oh, big slide, the save. Wow, Buckley. He's gonna lose a position, but it doesn't matter. Damn. Wow, Jesus Christ, that is a hell of a save. And now, of course, with Rogelio Santos making that mistake, losing traction. Well, Buckley says hello and thank you. Oh yeah, Coda's gonna be Coda is gonna be quite interesting to see, yeah? Well, there you go. We go back with Van der Voort in Ponov. I don't think I've ever seen Steph run a complete race. Well, now you will. I don't want to commentate a curse him, but now you will. Must have been all those years of watching Tokyo Drift. Well, you can put it that way. There you see. Ponov and Van der Voort will not stop gliding. Hjort staying on that 2-second gap. Well, close your eyes. Relax. Send. Look, I'm gonna take a sip of water. I'm gonna clean my nose. I'm gonna eat a snack. Oh, we're in the corner. Here we go. His arthritis is the cause of that, Adam. Yeah. Poor Buckley is suffering a big case of arthritis. He's a warrior, dude. I admire Mr. Buckley. You are damn right. The second Stevens and Fleischstedt, they're very close now. We might see him move. Great exit from the Mercedes. Fleischstedt is trying to defend it. Coda sucks. Hey, Nikos, are you watching Spain? Look at that. Side by side. Beautiful there. From Stevens and Fleischstedt. But Fleischstedt seems to stay ahead. Coda sucks. Well, I'll leave it up to you. 6 minutes to go. And as I said, things are looking pretty decided. On the front, at least, for P1. Because Mr. Van Brabant is in another universe. The OTD, well, right now it's gonna be Mr. Hjorb. We've had an incident here. Let's see. Oh, that's a dive there from Stevens. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Stevens with a big dive. She's going to stay on 9th. We need to go now on the boarding point of side by side. Who's going to come out the victor? Let's see. Ay, 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 ay. Let's take a look at what happened to Mircea Ponov. As you can see, Mr. Ponov just lifting a little too much. And Van der Voort goes in a P3. And poor Ponov has lost 2 seconds on just that tiny misjudgment. I really need to get more practice in this week. Only did same day, morning practice on Paul Ricard. I'm always slow, but my consistency sucked yesterday. Come on, man. Don't beat yourself up over it. That's the magic of Paul Ricard. Not gonna lie, personally, as a spectator, I like it. As a driver, I never put my foot on this track. Hell no. Hell no. Coda and Indy are pants. Oh man, I love Indy. You know, I don't understand why ACC Kuno Simulazione didn't do the thing they had to do, and I'm going to tell you in just a few moments. As we see Stevens go again for the move on the inside. No, it's going to be behind this time around. Good. Why didn't they put Daytona? Come on, man. You wanted a great American track for Enduro? Come on, baby. Daytona. Numero uno. Number 1. Who likes Daytona in here? Come on, my friends. Let me hear it. 2:45 on the clock. I'm going to have 2 more laps. SRO doesn't race the storms. Shame. Saw the penultimate MotoGP race at Indy years ago. Wow. Indy is good. I like Indy. I like Indianapolis. It's a very nice track. Daytona. Boop. Road America is way better. I love Road America. They could have brought Road America as well. And Road Atlanta. But now that Mr. VFC Racing talks about it, I must say that driver of the day, in my opinion, that guy right there, Christopher Hjort, What an effort. Unbelievable. Well, we're going to give a little bit of TV time to the leader, to Mr. Carlo Van Brabant, because he deserves it. Flawless performance out of this world. Here we go. Lovely. From Van Brabant. SRO doesn't race at Daytona. Indeed. I knew you meant Daytona. I knew you meant Daytona. But, yeah. It's a shame. Daytona is awesome, man. Road America. Road Atlanta. Sebring. Come on, dude. We're talking great tracks. Well, my friends, it's time for the last lap of the evening. Van Brabant leads the way with 29, now 30 seconds ahead of Christopher Hjort. Oh my days. What is the best lap? 54.8. That is the best lap on the race. 54.3 on quali. Was Carlo born on the moon? Yes. Probably not even the moon. Probably Mars. My lord, what a race. And you see Hjort is still defending from Van der Voort. He's gonna need one more lap to make it happen. The white flag is out. And it is time to finish this race off. Once we finish the race, we will have the top three ready. So we will ask him a couple questions each. Hopefully I can bring the three of them with me. Carlo, unfortunately, does not find himself on Discord, so it would be Hjort and Van der Voort. But I gotta tell you, Van Brabant, absolute perfection on track, is gonna get the checkered. Left and right he goes. He deserves to do so. What a fantastic race. Flawless, perfect domination. And oh, we have an incident. Buckley. Oh no, he was losing the car. Had to slow it down and let Rogelio Santos by. We need to move quickly with Hjort and Van der Voort. It's the last corner. Hjort, don't tell me he's going to lose it now. At the last moment possible. My God almighty, is there. He's going to be able to cross the line. Oh my days. That was close. But Christopher Hjort goes into P2. Van der Voort on P3. Parnham on P4. Then we got Bird, Santos, Buckley, Witten, Fleischstedt, Novison, Stevens. I'm gonna bring myself the boys. Let's see if I can. Unfortunately, we only have on the board in the chat. Well, I'm gonna bring him here if possible. Let's see if he wants to have a chat with us. Let's see if I can get because if I don't get an answer, well, unfortunately I won't be able to do so. Let's see if I get confirmation. But there you see, the race is over. I'm going to leave you with the timetable. And let's go with my face for the last few seconds of this broadcast. Here we have the man who has finished at P2 and the man who has taken driver of the day, Christopher Hjort. My God, what a blast of a race you just gave us. Congratulations to that P2.
Thank you. That was sweaty, I tell you. I mean, I had to get together with Mersch. We had to look at that. I'm not sure if it was my fault or not, but I feel bad about that. But otherwise, it was an excellent race. My qualifying was just out of this world. So
Well, that was incredible, Christopher. It seems like you're the only man who we're going to have on the booth, but I got to tell you, man, that was an incredible race. Everybody has voted you as driver of the day. So, you know, before we go, I'd like to let you free room to talk to the fans who have voted you as driver of the day.
well, I really want to acknowledge the fans. I really appreciate this. This is exactly what I needed. And this track, I've come to grips with this track and it paid off. And again, apologies to Mirsh Pornov for the touch. We're going to look into that and see if I warrant some sort of a penalty on that. So, but all in all, I had a lot of fun and thanks for the honors.
Well, thank you very much, Christopher, for your kind words. We're going to leave it here. Thank you very much for coming by. Thank you very much to all of the viewers who have stayed here for the long time and fantastic hour and 20 minutes we've had of this broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure for me, and we will see you very soon. Have a good one.
Bye.
Let's see it.